and we can see like it's made up of so many elements. So for each elements we required a different particle system. If you want to form with particle, so for each surface we required a individual particle system. So you can decide, like, on which surface you want. Suppose if you want specifically on the face surface and on the cloth, and I think we can apply on the hair or and on the face eyeball, 1, 2, 3, 4, cloth 5 and 6. So we required at least to start with, we required a 6 emitters. Okay, so just hit Ctrl A and make sure it is on the reference mode. So just take out from the reference mode so we can directly select the thing. I think if we select the face surface, I think it's complete skin surface, so we can directly use this skin surface, and we can use hair and skin, and so I think we can apply on this. So what we're going to so basically we need a particle system on this particular vertices basically. So first we are going to apply the emitter on the skin surface. Okay, so I'm just going to close this icon over here, and we're going to focus on the character. And suppose if you want this particular character, this animated character, so I'm going to save it on the Google Drive, and you will find this particular character link on the tutorial actually on the description box when you find the tutorial. So I'm going to add that particular character over there also. So so suppose if you are not getting your character, so you can use this particular character for your assignment, so that is fine. So like that. So what you have to do is just go to nParticles and just go to create emitter and just say reset. And we know how much, suppose if you just want to increase, just say 2000, and just hit on the create icon, and just select your nParticle and shift select your skin surface, and go to nParticle and hit on the gold icon. So just click on the create, and if I just hide this particular surface, Ctrl H hide, and I'm going to hide the cloth also, hide, lower cloth also, hide, and I don't want any curves also, so I'm just going to hide the curves also from here. Say knobs, curves, I'm just going to hide that also. So we're just seeing the hair system and all that. So just hit the play icon, so you can see, its character is forming, and still it's forming very slowly. So I just want to increase the extra emitter rate from here. So just increase the, if you just click on scale it by object speed, so it definitely is going to increase the particle system fast, but it is important to increase basically it's important to increase this, so I just am going to increase it to 5000 and see what's happening. I want more particle, let's say 8000. I think it's 8000, no. So see what's happening. Got it? So suppose if you want your entire particle more accurately, so in that case you have to increase your subdivision level. For that we required a good heavy system. See in the hand area, where it is a dense mass, it's covered like so. We fill with the entire particle system, simply you have to increase the surface number of vertices, that's all. And this particle system we cannot transfer, no, we don't have to transfer to the another surface. For hair system we required another set of emitter in the particle system, so we're going to do that now. So let's see. So I want another set of particle for the hair system, so I think we can use this. And I don't want I don't want this hair system right now, or let it be there. So just make sure this hair system is selected, and particle. I'm just going to generate another set of particle using my create emitter, and you can take 5000. You can start with 5000 and hit on the create option. And simply what you have to do, we have to select another particle set and just shift select the surface hair surface, and now what you have to do is just go to end particle goal and just hit on the create option. And I'm going to hide the surface, Control H, hide the surface, and if you just hit the play icon over here, so we can see the hair system is also covered, okay, the end dynamics particle system, but system is getting little slow because the particle system is too heavy. So make sure when you're using this on the character, your system have to be like really good. Otherwise, system is going to crash, because right now we are using two different particle system, right? And it's not looking good on the hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unhide my hair system from here using Shift H, and I don't want any gold weight over here. So on the particle 2, or you can just delete this another set of particle, and if you just hit the play icon, spine like, So even if you're using this spine like. Next, suppose if you want to give some random animation, and I'm just going to increase the particle emitter weight a little more from 8000 to let's say 10,000. It's 10,000, right? Just want to increase the weight fast, and let's say 11 or 12, 15,000. If I just hit the play icon, okay, and suppose if you want to give little extra animation on this particle system, so what you can do is, instead of this particular cloud system, and if you just select your end particle, and if you just come down inside your shading, so it is cloud here. So you can click on point, so you can find the point system over here, and you can decrease the point size and check it, what's happening, like that. and constant color. I don't want any extra additional color over here. And I don't want, I want to change it to the, let's say, sphere. So the sphere is connected. Like that you can change, like, and if you want animation from this particular sphere also, so you can, if you want to randomize the size, so you can just, it's not showing perfectly fine, it's looking perfectly fine for me. But if you want to play with the size, you can just play with the size also. Now it is constant now, but you can just play with the size also. So to give some different kind of effect, like, you know, so the particle. Now if you just play and check, no. So, you know, if you want something like this, you know, some animation, you can just add that according to particle ID, or you can change the input, or you can change it according to its speed also. So you will find little bit of variation, continuous, basically continuous variation. So if you want something like this, so you can try using your radius scale like that. I'm just going to change the screen color so you can see it like. And I'm going to take out one. I just want to take the Play Blast so we can see in full HD also. Or for that, I'm going to just click on the setting icon over here and just make sure on the setting tab just make sure you are taking full HD. You know, just take full HD, and this resolution, instead of 72, just make sure it is 300. This full HD and resolution. And in the Play Blast setting tab, just make sure you are having QT as 264 from render settings, and save to file. And where I'm going to save this particular file, browse, and I want to save it to the online, no, self-tute FX demo, and this is 19 August 2020. Goal, and just hit on the Play Blast. Play, repeat forever. So you can see the little bit of variation in the size from you can see the little variation, no, continuous variation in the size. So if you want, you can add it, and if you don't want, you want a static, so just make it static, the size. So it's up to you.